Good morning, everybody. So you're wanting a reading, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see who this reading is for. Okay, it would be an 11. So today's going to be Aquarius. All right. So this reading helps all. This reading harms none, according to free will. So mote it be. All right. So show me Aquarius, please. What does Aquarius need to know for their highest good and for the good of all? What does Aquarius need to know for their highest good and the good of all? Please show me Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for their highest good and the good of all? Oh, wow, nice. All right, Aquarius. You've got a kind of a new sense of excitement and new sort of passion for life that you're feeling lately, and you're in transition, and this sense of excitement is moving you forward in a new direction. And that's something that you can trust, that new kind of upwelling of joy and energy from within you, that's going to help you in this period where you're betwixt and between two different things. Now there's a little bit of kind of romantic frustration happening. Maybe there's somebody that you're interested in, but they're not responding to you in the way you would like. Things in your romantic life that you would like to be experiencing that aren't happening. If you're single, you know, you're dating, could be you're dating and you're not getting the results you want. If you're partnered, it could be that your partner is not feeling the most available to you right now, and you're going to them with your offer of emotion, and you're not feeling like it's getting reciprocated in the way you would like. And it could just be that they are kind of going through something themselves. You know, we're not always available, and sometimes we're more available than others. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. It just means that, you know, people have cycles in their emotional life that affect those around them. And if you can tolerate other people's changing natures, you know, it makes for a better relationship. I'm not saying, you know, tolerate like something, you know, that's not acceptable, but like we all have different levels of clarity and groundedness and openness and availability, because none of us are the same. We're never the same person from one moment to the next. Okay, crown this, please. Okay, great. Yeah, this sense of like kind of inner fire that you're feeling is leading you to be very attractive to others. Other people are drawn to you. You're coming across as powerful, but like in a I'll just say in a feminine way. You know, like there's the yin and the yang, you know, the masculine and the feminine principle, and the feminine principle, and you know, I'm not talking about things that are immutable binaries. I'm talking about like, you know, like kind of dualities of like dark and light, masculine, feminine, you know, like these are kind of natural dualities that are out there, that are built in to the universe. And that feminine energy is one that is attractive and powerful and receptive. So that's the energy that you are manifesting right now. You can think of that Ace of Wands as kind of being like an inner wellspring of power, and that power could be coming out in different ways, and the way it's coming out for you in particular is this kind of sense of fertility and receptivity, creativity. That is the Empress. The Empress is like kind of beautiful and confident and self-assured, but she also doesn't, you know, like, she doesn't chase anything or anyone. You know, she gets chased. That's the Empress. She's attraction. You know, attraction, not promotion. She just is fantastic and fabulous, and then, you know, people come to her. Like, she's the flower that the bee comes to visit, you know, if you want to think in that sense of an analogy. Okay, what's beneath the veil here? Great, Nine of Cups, feeling very content. Yeah, feeling like your wishes are coming true, and you're feeling kind of satisfied and, you know, independent. I mean, this Nine of Cups energy is in a lot of ways similar to the Empress. So, you know, it's always nice to look at, like, well, is what is happening beneath the veil of consciousness similar in some way to what's being manifested, and that means you're in alignment with yourself. And these are very similar in you know, in certain ways. Like, I mean, these are both kind of like feeling good about ourselves, you know, and feeling attractive, feeling grounded, feeling kind of at home in ourselves, and in our own lives. So that's nice. You know, what can happen in these spreads is, like, you'll have something in the unconscious that is one thing, and then something that's being manifested is, like, very, very different. And so that can kind of point to conflict, with inner conflict, you know, like you're kind of pulled in different directions. But in this situation right here, you're being pulled in one direction. You're consistent. Yeah, this is nice. This is balanced, you know, and it also speaks to that you're in movement. You know, if this were a I Ching reading, there might be some moving lines. You know, like there's change happening, and the change is being driven by this sense of kind of purpose. Okay. Recent past. All right, yeah, so there was some drama, some betrayal, perhaps, you know, something happened that you found out about, and that kind of felt like somebody went behind your back, and you needed to get away from that energy of, like, so people kind of sneaking around trying to get away with things. It wasn't a good situation, and so you decided to move on and cut that out of your life, and that was a smart move, because that Seven of Swords energy is not anything you really want to hang around for very long. You know, when you recognize that deception, that you know, betrayal, it's a good thing to keep moving, you know, go where it's warm. All right, near future, please. The World. Yeah, something, cycles come to an end. You're gonna get some closure. Trying to see, what is that closure? Is that romantic? I'm gonna get some clarifying cards on the World, get a sense of what's coming to an end. But yeah, something's coming to an end, and it's good timing that it is about to come to an end, because it's gonna let you move on, and you know, you're gonna move on without a sense of, like, unfinished business. You know, it's like you're gonna be able to move on and feel like things have been successfully completed. All right, self-position for Aquarius. Hangman. Yeah, right. So yeah, this is transition time. You're waiting on some things to happen. Yeah, you're in transition. You're just going to have to be a little patient here. What is in Aquarius's environment? Okay, Page of Swords. Yeah, people are curious. They want to know what's going on with you. They might be, you know, looking at your social media. They might be, you know, like reaching out to you, and they're just wanting to know like what you're up to. They know that your energy is changing, and it maybe there also could be like people who want you to come back into a dysfunctional system. This Seven of Swords is a dysfunctional system, and you know, there could be some people who see that you have detached from this, and they may want you back, meaning like, you know, wait a second, you're out of our drama circles, you're out of our you know, gossip circles. Where'd you go? You know, like where are you going? Like you can't just like, you know, you can't just like walk away like that, you know. So yeah, it's just, you know, something to recognize. Like sometimes when we make changes, the people around us who are invested in our old way of being, they may push back, you know, they may try to pull us back into that old way of being. But you know, it's up to you to know like if that was right for you or not, or if it's something that you're needing to leave behind. And you know, don't feel guilty. Like that, you know, there's such a thing as survivor's guilt. Like if we leave something behind that is like not working, you know, we may look at those people who are still there and be like, oh God, I feel guilty now. Like kind of getting away from that and leaving them to deal with that situation. But you know what? They're there of their own choice as well. You know, we all get to choose where we are, where we give our energy. You know, nobody's trapped, so they're making their own choices. All right, hopes and fears. Yeah, so you're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to like rush ahead, you know, because you do have this feeling of power and resolve and energy now that you've gotten yourself out of a bad situation. You're kind of ready to just like jump in, you know, and you're being cautious, you're being patient, you know, you're giving it the time that is required, but you're also kind of like wanting to go ahead and just get things moving, you know. Like these two cards, they're very opposed in the way they engage with the world. You know, Hangman he's content to wait, and this Knight of Swords, he is absolutely not. You know, he's rushing ahead. So you know, that's you're wanting to do that, but you're choosing not to. All right, and what's the likely outcome here? And I'll toss some cards around. What is the likely outcome? What's the outcome here for Aquarius? Okay. Give me another one on that, please. Okay, one more. Okay, Aquarius. Yeah. So you've how should I put this? Some things don't belong in our life. Some things don't belong in our life. We outgrow things. We got to move on sometimes, and you know, sometimes it looks like walking away. Other times it looks like being very decisive with endings and saying, nope, that is not for me. I am not going back there. I am not going to participate in that anymore. It is dead. It is done. It is over. And this is the card of it being like really, really, really over. You may have felt stabbed in the back by some people. You may have felt betrayed. And you're seeing that this place you were at has outstayed its usefulness, and you're ready to move on. You know, this is kind of like an experience of, okay, this has ended for a good reason. You know, you're worrying a little bit, you're anxious about what comes next, and that is perfectly human thing to do. And you're ready to start a new adventure. You're ready for a new beginning. You are curious, you're optimistic, and you have your eye on the future. This is coming across as I'm gonna say coming across as work related. Let me get a clarifying card though on the world. What has come to an end here? What is the ending that Aquarius has experienced? Please clarify, what is the ending that Aquarius has experienced here? Universe, please show me, what is the ending that has needed to happen and that is leading Aquarius away from something to a much, much better future? What is that ending? The Chariot. The World. Yeah, thanks a lot, Tarot. I tell you what, when I'm dialed into the I don't know, the frequency of these cards, like this happens so much for me. Like I go to clarify a card and I'll get the exact same card. It's like, well, you know, just wanted to make sure you you know that this card is here for a reason. All right, one more. What's this world about, please? Yeah, Five of Swords, yeah. Chariot. Okay, I'm gonna go one more. What is this about? What is the world about, please? Okay. And let's see, let me get one on that Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? Get another one on the Seven of Swords. All right, one more. Oh, well, okay. So I'm getting that somebody betrayed your trust, and you knew at some level, like your gut was telling you that something wasn't right, and then it came to light, like the betrayal, the hidden actions came to the light. There's somewhat of an energy here of like let's see here, Chariot. Yeah, there's somewhat of an energy here of it being relationship, like a relationship that was the source of this betrayal. A fairly new relationship, and that's not to say it's necessarily romantic. Could have been a friend. It could have been a work colleague, you know, but some sort of relationship where you had put some trust and invested some emotional energy, but everything was not as it seemed, and your gut was telling you that, and then it came to light what was actually going on, and it triggered you moving on, and you're not you're moving on with a feeling of empowered, like you feel empowered. You know, you could be like kind of walking away with your tail between your legs, but you're not. You're feeling empowered. You're like you're like leaving this thing behind with a feeling of self-love, which is beautiful. You know, it's like when something like this happens, we can go different ways with it. We can take it as confirmation that things, you know, don't go well, or that, oh, this always happens to me, or oh, why me? You know, we can have that sense of betrayal and victimhood, or we can leave with a sense of, you know what, there's something better for me. This is not for me. I respect and love myself too much. I know what this is, and I know that I am better than this, that I am gonna rise above this, and not have this kind of thing in my life. And so yeah, you're creating an ending here, and it's a good ending. You're walking away, and you're going to focus on yourself for a little bit. Work, self-care, really feeling good about yourself. Yeah, so bravo, you've handled a difficult situation well. Let's see if there's anything else here that I need to clarify. Yeah, stay out of your head though. Stay out of your head. Don't second guess yourself. You know you're in this Empress energy. You know, don't second guess yourself. There's no need to. You've seen things clearly. You know, you've got the sun over here. Like, the sun shines light on things. Yeah, the situation that you're leaving behind, they may be checking up on you. So you know, if that is a concern for you, you know, you might just kind of be thoughtful about your online presence, you know, because there may be people checking to see, you know, where you're at, what you're doing. So just keeping that in mind. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you're well. Take care. Bye-bye.